Hello everyone, my name is Psycho. Welcome back to Parentcraft. Today in episode 6, we will be discovering ways to get armor and protect ourselves in the early days of survival Minecraft. So that you can play along, we are still using the same world seed seen on the screen. So here I am on the tree shelter from the last episode. Looking around, I see large mountains. And right over there, I see stony beaches. Why am I excited about those? Well, opening up our inventory, we see 4 slots next to our avatar. These are armor slots: helmet, chest, pants, and boots. Remember when I was breeding cows and killing them to get leather? Well, leather is the lowest version of armor you can make. What we want is iron, and iron is found up in high mountains and sometimes on stony beaches. You can also go into deep, dark caves, but that is very dangerous, even for experienced players. So let's check out those stony beach areas and see if we can get lucky. All right. What we're looking for is iron on the surface. Not see it any over here. Horses. Anything on the side? We do have coal. I'm going to grab this real quick. Okay, nothing over here. Ooh, wait. That right there, there's some iron. All right, an iron block. Now, to mine this, make sure you have a stone pickaxe or higher. If you try to do this with wood, it'll just disappear. All right, just one. Okay, looks like we just got one there. This here is copper. They don't make copper armor yet. Okay, so we just got the one right now. The one is all we really need. So this is raw iron. To use it, we need to smelt it. And for that, we need a furnace, so we can put the iron in the top and coal in the bottom. Now, as a rule of thumb, with one piece of coal, you can smelt 8 items. So, kind of using more than we need. Now, don't want to burn a crafting table. All right. So I told you about the 4 armor slots, armor pieces, but there's a 5th that is the most important piece. Take the iron. Take the planks, and this is a shield. When used properly, it will save your life more than any other armor piece. Now, it is just in my offhand. It's not truly equipped. This right here is your shield slot or your offhand slot. So to equip it, I can just hover over it and hit the Y button for quick move. Go straight there. And the way you use it is to hit the B button like you're squatting, like you're crouching. In the next episode, when we do monster training, you will see this in action. You don't want to miss that, so be sure you're subscribed. Now, before we go exploring those snowy mountains over there, we need to get another important armor piece. Okay, here we are in the village. And this is something you don't see every day. I guess I can show you another trick real quick. And these waterfalls can be used like an elevator. So you can stand right here and swim up, like jump and swim up and get to the top. That's pretty much what this villager over here is doing. He is trying to swim to the top. I think we pushed him off. So last episode, while exploring chests here in the village, I found some leather armor. Boots and a cap. So these cauldrons right here, villagers were linked to these to become leather workers, similar to how the Fletcher did Okay, so these two guys right here are leather workers. You can trade with them to get leather. There's two cauldrons in there, so you got two guys here that'll trade, and they have different trades. As you can see, this smelter here, this villager will link to these. These are called job blocks for the villagers. He has linked to it, and so now he is an armorer. And with him, this is another fast way to get iron armor early in the game. Say we take a bunch of sticks. Actually, let's see. A couple episodes ago when we were talking about villages being great for early game, this is another use of them. So we're going to make all of that. Make all of that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, there we go. All right, so come to the Fletcher here. Left trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 emeralds from him. Then we can come over to this guy. And boom. Buy us an iron helmet. Come over here. Boom. Iron helmet. You also notice that he also has chainmail right here. It's chain armor. Chain armor is right below iron. You can only find it or buy it from these guys. You're unable to craft it yourself. Before we go exploring those snowy mountains, I said we needed to get one piece of armor, and that is leather boots. Yes, leather boots. The second most important gear, especially if you're in snowy areas. I'm going to show you. Okay, I want to show you something real quick before we get over there to the snowy place. This is a ruined nether portal. It's going to have magma blocks. You can see a gold block. You got to watch out for the lava here. But it'll also have a chest. And see, you can get golden armor. Gold armor is not as good as iron. And as you can see, it says golden chest plate, fire protection 1, unbreaking 1. Those are enchantments. What I'm going to do is go ahead and grab it. And then you see other cool items that are in lodestone. Okay, so those are some cool items. But with that in my offhand, I am just going to click the left trigger. It'll automatically put it on. So now I have gold armor, iron helmet, and leather boots. Ouch. Yep, that's a magma block. You should get the same thing out of that chest. Real quick, you see this little slab right here on top of these snow blocks? Use your shovel, and you can pick those up. And then you get snowballs. Snowballs do not hurt. They don't cause any damage unless you knock somebody off of a high place. I'm going to take my boots off and show you what happens, what you have to watch out for. Oop, there it is. See that right there on my screen? I just fell into some powdered snow. And if I don't get out of this quickly, I'm going to die. So as you can see, I'm freezing to death in powdered snow. You get one guess as to what would have prevented this. Yep, a shield. Haha, just kidding. The answer is leather boots. I put them on, and now I can run across the powdered snow. I imagine your child will be very impressed you know this advanced little trick. So now with the leather boots on, I want to go around this mountain range and look for some exposed iron. You can pause and write down the coordinates if you want. I'm going to skip to the places where I find some large amounts. What we need is 23 pieces for a full set of armor, 24 including the shield. Okay, I found some iron here, but it's just one piece. Here we go. Here's at least 2 pieces of iron. 1, 2. All right, 4 pieces. Not bad. Where are we at? 260, negative 266, 358. Ah, look at this. We got at least 3 more pieces here, right above it. 2. Ooh, this is a good one. That was There we go. Remember this spot. Negative 270, 358. So it's right above where we were. Got another valley. Man, those mountains are even taller. Oh my. Oh, look at this vein. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. Oh, that looked like it was going to be more. Oh, here it is. Here's number 5. Hey, look, a couple more right down there. Oh, and right over there too. Got 18, then you come over here. So we got 22. Look at that. Right there next to us. We'll get these here. If you're following along, we should have 26, but there's another one right here. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. This is oh my. Here we go. Oh wow. All right, we got 35. Mountain ranges are good sources of iron. I mean, just look at that right there. Might as well right here, right? I'm gonna get these. Well, you probably want to come to these first. Okay. I am going to let you do the exploring and find the rest for yourself. All right, come back over here to our tree base. 57 pieces of iron. I'm going to make another furnace. That is a lot of iron to smelt at once. What I did there was hit X to take half. I'm going to need... That's more than enough there. Put that in there, put that in there, and we'll wait for all of that to smelt and turn into iron. And real quick, while we're waiting for that, you see the little silver shirt things that are above your hearts here at the bottom? This is the amount of armor that you have. I come in and take this off. It's all gone. As soon as I put some on, you see it goes up. Your shield does not count toward that armor rating. All right, we'll check back in as soon as this is done. All right, looks like it's done. Grab all that iron. And even though I've got some armor, I'm going to go ahead and make all 4 pieces. All right, we got iron boots, leggings, chest, and the helmet. I don't know why I made another helmet. Let's see, let's take these off. I know, I just put the helmet right back on there. There we go, full iron. Now we got some iron left over, so what I'm going to do is make an iron sword, going to make an iron pickaxe, and a bucket. And just because, I'm going to make shears. Congratulations, with all this complete, you are ready for what we call the mid-game. You can take more damage now and live. The iron pickaxe allows you to obtain diamonds, gold, and other valuable blocks. The shears allow you to collect leaves, and you can use them on sheep to collect their wool without killing them. In the bucket, well, that's in the top 3 of the most life-saving tools in Minecraft. Let me show you. So with the bucket, you can scoop up water, left click, now you have water. With this, it allows you to create a farm anywhere. I dig a hole here. I can put the water there. Now I can make a farm over here. I don't have to make it right next to the water. And if you remember, you can go out 4 in every direction. But like I said, the water bucket can save your life. Here, hold my drink. Let me show you something. All right, see this ladder? I'm going to climb it. Okay, I am way up here. We are over 100 blocks up, and I have my water bucket. If I fall, if I hit the ground, I die. So here we go. If I time this just right, there we go. First try. I placed the water right before I hit. You land in the water, you're safe. Wow, that takes some practice. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous there. All right, I'm gonna retrieve my stuff. We're gonna have another thunderstorm. Well, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and leave comments below. I greatly appreciate the feedback and support. This also helps YouTube push this video out to others so our community keeps growing. Next episode, we leave peaceful mode, and I will be showing you the overworld monsters. That's going to be a lot of fun. So, until then, I am going to get some rest. See you later.